Welcome to Famous American News, your daily video channel honoring the lives and legacies of famous notables who passed away. In this video, we will discuss the unfortunate updates regarding Heath Ledger. Before we get into that, we have a special request. Subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and leave a like to help us bring this content to more and more people. Thank you.
Sad news for fans of the holiday classic White Christmas. Actress Anne Whitfield passed away at the age of 85. While many may remember her from that snowy film, Whitfield had a long and interesting career. She started young, acting on the radio and landing roles in shows like Gunsmoke and That Girl. But it was her role as Susan in White Christmas alongside Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye that put her on the map at just 15 years old. Whitfield wasn't just about the glitz and glam, though. She went back to school later in life, worked in government, and even ran her own bed and breakfast. An adventurer at heart, she celebrated her 85th birthday with a hike in the Italian Alps. Talk about an inspiring woman. Whitfield's family described her as a powerhouse, and her positive energy will definitely be missed. Rest easy, Anne. We lost a legend this week with the passing of Dave Meyers, one half of the iconic British cooking duo, the Hairy Bikers. Dave passed peacefully at home on Wednesday, surrounded by family, after battling cancer. He was 66. Remember those guys who combined killer cooking skills with epic motorcycle trips and tons of laughs? That was Dave and his best bud Cy King. They've been entertaining us for over 20 years with shows like The Hairy Bikers Cookbook and Cookbooks Piled High. Dave even brought his moves to the dance floor on Strictly Come Dancing. Dave's wife Lily, their kids, and countless fans are all mourning this loss. C. King, heartbroken by the loss of his best friend and co-star, shared a touching message about their journey and the bond they shared. Dave may be gone, but his infectious enthusiasm, love for adventure, and of course, delicious recipes will live on. Rest in peace, Dave. You'll be missed. The Italian film world is mourning the loss of actress Sandra Milo, who passed away peacefully at her home in Rome at the age of 90. Known for her versatility across both comedic and dramatic roles, Milo's career spanned decades, leaving a lasting mark on Italian cinema. Many will remember her captivating performance as Carla, the mistress of the lead character in Federico Fellini's masterpiece, 8½. Her distinctive high-pitched voice and captivating presence earned her the nickname Fellini's Muse. Beyond her work with Fellini, Milo collaborated with legendary directors like Roberto Rossellini, Jean Renoir, and Alberto Sordi. In 2021, she received the prestigious David Di Donatello Award in recognition of her lifetime achievements. Milo's influence extended beyond the big screen as she became a prominent figure on Italian television, captivating audiences as a talk show host. Sandra Milo will be remembered for her talent, charisma, and contributions to Italian cinema. Rest in peace. We lost a bright light this week with the passing of singer Kat Janis at 31. You might remember her catchy tune, Dance You Out of My Head, that went viral on TikTok. This song wasn't just a bop, it was Kat's way of leaving something special for her 7-year-old son after battling cancer. The song blew up, with millions of streams and even dance challenges dedicated to it. Big names like Charli D'Amelio shared it too. Kat shared her story openly online, from her initial diagnosis in 2022 to her fight, and even when the cancer came back. Through it all, her music and the love for her son shone through. Kat may be gone, but her music and her message of hope and strength will keep inspiring us all. Rest in peace, Kat. Comic legend Richard Lewis passed away this week at the age of 76. You might know him from his iconic rants on stage or his hilarious role as himself on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Lewis was the king of making fun of himself, no matter how strange his anxieties were. He turned his quirks into comedy gold on shows like The Tonight Show and in his own stand-up specials, leaving audiences in stitches. But for many, Lewis will always be Larry David's best bud on Curb. Their on-screen friendship was legendary, and their constant bickering never stopped being funny. Lewis also starred in shows like Anything But Love and movies like Leaving Las Vegas. He even voiced Prince John in Mel Brooks's hilarious Robin Hood Men in Tights. Even though Parkinson's forced him to retire from stand-up recently, his impact on comedy is undeniable. He inspired countless comedians and showed us that even our worst selves can be funny. Rest in peace, Richard. You'll be missed. Country music is mourning the loss of Toby Keith, who passed away at the age of 62. You might know him for belting out hits like Should Have Been a Cowboy or his powerful voice in Courtesy of the Red, White and Blue. Keith battled stomach cancer for over a year after his diagnosis in 2022. He was a true entertainer, known for his signature deep voice and catchy tunes that topped the charts 20 times. But his impact went beyond music. A big supporter of the troops, Keith went on 11 USO tours to perform for soldiers overseas. He also had a huge heart, using his platform to raise millions for charity, even building a home for families battling cancer. From performing for presidents to receiving the National Medal of Arts, Keith's dedication and talent were widely recognized. He won numerous awards, including Entertainer of the Year at the ACM Awards. While his final concert was in December 2023 and his last album came out in 2021, Toby Keith's legacy of music, generosity, and patriotism will live on. Rest in peace, Toby. Sad news for fans of Mexican cinema and televisions. Actress Sasha Montenegro passed away this week at the age of 78. Montenegro, who was born in Italy and raised in Argentina, moved to Mexico in 1969 and quickly started acting. Over the next 30 years, she built a successful career, starring in dozens of films. You might recognize her from movies with wrestling legend El Santo, or maybe some of the popular Mexican comedies she was in during the 70s and 80s. Montenegro wasn't just a film star, she was also a familiar face on TV, appearing in telenovelas from the 70s all the way up to the early 2000s. Beyond her acting, Montenegro made headlines in the 80s for her relationship with then-President José López Portillo. They eventually married in 1995 and had 2 children together. Montenegro will be remembered for her talent and contributions to Mexican entertainment. Rest in peace. Carl Weathers, the actor who brought life to characters like Apollo Creed in the Rocky movies and Al Dillon in Predator, passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 76. Weathers had been in the game for over 50 years, leaving his mark on everything from big-screen action flicks to hilarious comedies. He's probably best known for going toe-to-toe with Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa in the Rocky franchise. Weathers played Apollo Creed, the boxing champ who turned into Rocky's friend and rival. He played Creed in 4 Rocky movies, and his character became a beloved part of the iconic underdog story. But Weathers wasn't just about boxing. He showed his acting chops in all sorts of projects. He battled alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, became the unforgettable golf coach Chubbs Peterson in Happy Gilmore, and even joined the Star Wars universe as Greef Karga in The Mandalorian. Weathers also had a successful TV career, starring in shows like Arrested Development and In the Heat of the Night. Weathers wasn't just an actor, though. He played college football for San Diego State and even tried going pro before getting into acting. His hard work and talent earned him major respect throughout his long and impressive career. We'll remember Carl Weathers for his larger-than-life presence, his awesome acting, and everything he did for the world of entertainment. His legacy will definitely inspire future actors and filmmakers for years to come. Gagan recently opened up about the movie he almost made with the late Heath Ledger, the talented actor who tragically passed away in 2008. Gagan had planned to adapt Malcolm Gladwell's book, Blink, The Power of Thinking Without Thinking, with Ledger in the lead role. While initially Leonardo DiCaprio was considered, Gagan ultimately connected more with Ledger after script revisions changed the character's age. Their connection was so strong that Gagan felt they could be crazy, but I think this script is really good, and envisioned making a bunch of movies together. The tragic news of Ledger's passing in 2008 put the project on hold, but Gagan recently revisited the script and believes it still holds promise. He even suggested it might be ahead of our time. Malcolm Gladwell, host of the podcast where Gagan shared this story, concluded by saying, "Maybe it's time to bring Blink back to life," sparking a glimmer of hope that this unfulfilled project might yet see the light of day.